Champions League latest update. 1. Exciting Champions League matches this week. 1. On Tuesday, Real Madrid will host AC Milan, a clash between the two most successful teams in Champions League history. Currently, Real Madrid ranks 12th, while AC Milan is 25th, with both teams needing to improve their points standings through this match. 2. Liverpool will face Bayer Leverkusen at home, with both teams currently on 6 points. Who will be the first to reach 10 points and secure a place in the knockout stage? Manchester City also has the chance to defeat Sporting Lisbon away and reach 10 points. 3. Premier League teams are performing well, with 4 teams unbeaten and excelling in both attack and defense. Arsenal will travel to Italy to challenge Inter Milan, while Manchester City will face a team in great form. 4. League One teams are also performing admirably, with Monaco and Brest currently ranked 4th and 5th, and Lille also showing good form in the early part of the season. 2. Coaching changes attract attention. 1. In this match, Sporting Lisbon's coach Amorim, who is set to join Manchester United, will face Manchester City, marking his last home game in charge of Sporting Lisbon. 2. Liverpool had invited former player Xabi Alonso to take over as head coach, but he chose to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. Ultimately, Liverpool opted for Feyenoord's Arne Slot. 3. Points situation analysis. 1. According to UEFA predictions, 8 points may be enough to advance to the knockout stage, but the defeats of Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Bayern highlight the uncertainty of these predictions. 2. Aston Villa currently leads with 9 points, and coach Emery stated that winning one more match would almost guarantee a spot in the top 8, thus securing direct advancement to the knockout stage. 3. The 4 Premier League teams are performing excellently, leading in points and goal difference over other leagues, which could earn the Premier League a 5th Champions League spot. In summary, this week's Champions League is filled with excitement, coaching changes are noteworthy, and the points situation is worth monitoring. Premier League teams currently dominate the Champions League, while League One has some pleasant surprises. The upcoming matches will determine the advancement fate of each team. Premier League briefing, November 6, 2024. 1. Manchester United midfielder Fernandes has been in outstanding form recently and deserves short-term attention. Under Van Nistelrooy's management, Fernandes has either scored or assisted in both recent home matches and leads other top midfielders in metrics like big chances created and shots taken. He is expected to be a key player for Manchester United in the upcoming relatively easier matches against Leicester City, Ipswich, and Everton. 2. Latest distribution of Premier League broadcasting rights. BBC and TalkSport have secured national broadcasting rights for the next 4 seasons, 2025-26 to 2028-29, providing comprehensive live commentary services. BBC will broadcast some matches on Saturday at 3 p.m., Sunday at 2 p.m., and Sunday at 4:30 p.m., while TalkSport will cover matches on Saturday at 12:30 p.m., Friday/Monday evenings from 7:30 to 8 p.m., and some midweek matches. This will offer Premier League fans a richer listening choice. 3. Manchester City U23 player Hesketh scored a brilliant hat-trick in just 22 minutes against Norwich in the U23 League, helping his team to a 5-0 victory. The 16-year-old showcased excellent attacking ability and on-field performance, boosting his confidence for his future career. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace U23 also achieved a big win against Spurs U23, with Umuru scoring twice, including 1 goal less than a minute into the second half, demonstrating the team's overall strength. In summary, this briefing focuses on 3 hot topics in the Premier League: the outstanding performance of Manchester United's midfielder Fernandes, the latest distribution of Premier League broadcasting rights, and the impressive performances of young players in the U23 League. This information comprehensively summarizes the important dynamics of this period in the Premier League, providing readers with valuable insights. Serie A briefing, November 6, 2024. This briefing focuses on the exciting performances in the 11th round of Serie A. Atlanta achieved a stunning 3-0 victory over league leaders Napoli, becoming the biggest winners of the round. Nigerian star Ademola Lookman scored twice, earning him the title of Best Player of the Round. His teammates, Isaac Heen and Verona striker, Kasper Tengstedt, also performed well, finishing second and third respectively. In other matches, national team players Matteo Retegui and Moise Kean scored for Atalanta and Fiorentina, respectively, showcasing their talents. AC Milan's victory was secured by goalkeeper Mike Mainin's heroic performance and a winning goal from Tijani Reinders. Additionally, reports indicate that Spurs are considering bringing in a midfielder during the January transfer window, including Milan star Reinders, although the likelihood of this transfer remains low. Overall, this round of Serie A was filled with excitement, with several teams' new signings and young players showcasing excellent performances, adding plenty of intrigue to the league. La Liga briefing, November 6, 2024. This weekend, La Liga matches took place against the backdrop of severe flooding in eastern Spain, which resulted in at least 211 deaths and caused significant disaster in the Valencia region. Although the matches between Valencia and Real Madrid, as well as Villarreal and Rayo Vallecano, were postponed, other league matches proceeded as scheduled, drawing widespread criticism from players, coaches, and fans. Alaves coach Luis Garcia stated, "Playing matches now is meaningless from any perspective." Getafe coach Jose Bordalás also remarked, "These are tough days, and we are still in shock. This round of matches should be cancelled." Barcelona coach Hans Flick admitted that if it were up to him, he might cancel all matches. Real Sociedad coach Imanol Alguacil also stated that even without a date for rescheduling, this round of matches should not have taken place. La Liga president Javier Tebas argued that continuing to play could raise awareness and generate funds. However, many believe this is merely a manifestation of arrogance and greed within the football community. Despite the somber environment, the matches were still exciting, though the overall atmosphere was tense. Players were also affected by the flooding, with some unable to take the field. For instance, Barcelona's Ferran Torres and Levant's Julian Calero expressed their inability to focus on the game. Before each match, players observed a moment of silence and expressed support for the affected areas. Many players wrote supportive messages on their jerseys, calling on fans to donate aid. This scene was repeated across Spain, with the football community doing its part. In summary, this weekend's La Liga was filled with conflicting emotions. Players, coaches, and fans all felt that continuing to play in the face of such a tragic disaster was inappropriate. However, the league insisted on proceeding with the matches, leading to widespread criticism. While the football community is doing its part, it cannot be denied that sometimes the arrogance and greed of football overshadow other considerations. Real Madrid briefing, November 6, 2024. This briefing consolidates multiple reports on Real Madrid, summarizing the following key points. 1. Champions League match. Real Madrid will host AC Milan on November 5, an important clash in the fourth round of the Champions League group stage. Real Madrid currently has 6 points and ranks 12th, while AC Milan has 1 point and ranks 25th. 2. Squad status. Real Madrid coach Ancelotti has announced the starting lineup for this match, including key players like Bellingham and Valverde, with defenders Rudiger and Militao also back to health. 3. Match broadcast. This Champions League showdown will be streamed live on multiple platforms including Fubo TV, DirecTV Stream, and Paramount Plus, providing fans with various viewing options. 4. Coach feedback. Ancelotti stated that in light of the severe flooding in Valencia, football matches should be postponed, as football is the least important thing. He believes that the opinions of football clubs and coaches should be valued when people are facing such a significant disaster. In summary, this briefing comprehensively outlines the latest developments regarding Real Madrid, focusing on the upcoming Champions League clash while also addressing the teams' and coaches' responses to the natural disaster, presenting a well-rounded picture of the club. Manchester City briefing, November 6, 2024. Key points. 1. Manchester City is currently in poor form, suffering 2 consecutive defeats and trailing Liverpool by 2 points in the Premier League. 2. City will face Sporting Lisbon away in the Champions League group stage, a team in strong form that is about to lose coach Amorim, who will take over at Manchester United. 3. City is grappling with a significant injury crisis, with several key players, including defenders Dias and Stones, unable to play. 4. Sporting Lisbon's forward Gyökeres is in hot form, having scored 20 goals this season and is being eyed by City as a potential future signing. Summary: Manchester City is in a slump, having lost 2 consecutive matches and trailing Liverpool by 2 points in the Premier League. They will face Sporting Lisbon away in the Champions League, a team in strong form that is about to lose coach Amorim. City is facing a serious injury crisis, with several key players unavailable. Sporting Lisbon's forward Gyökeres is in excellent form, having scored 20 goals this season, making him a target for City as a potential signing. This match will be a focal point, and City must give their all to secure a victory. Inter Milan briefing, November 6, 2024. 1. Inter Milan coach praises Arsenal. Inter Milan coach Simone Inzaghi praised Arsenal in a pre-match interview, calling them one of the top teams in Europe. He noted that Arsenal excels in both attack and defense and is a technically skilled and fast team, and Inter must perform at their best to win. 2. Recent performances. Inter Milan has performed excellently in the Champions League, winning all 3 group matches without conceding a goal, making them one of only 5 teams in the Champions League yet to concede. Arsenal is also unbeaten in the Champions League, having secured 7 points. However, Arsenal has faced some setbacks in the Premier League recently, winning only 1 of their last 5 matches. 3. Injury updates. For Arsenal, captain Odegaard has finally returned to training and is expected to participate in this crucial match. However, Declan Rice is unavailable due to injury. For Inter, defender Bottoni was substituted due to muscle soreness in the last league match, but is expected to play. 4. Historical encounters. Inter Milan and Arsenal faced each other in the Champions League group stage during the 2003-04 season, with each team winning 1 match. Notably, Arsenal won 5-1 away against Inter, with Henry delivering an outstanding performance. In summary, this Champions League clash features 2 evenly matched teams, with Inter's strong defense and Arsenal's potent attack, promising an exciting contest. The key will be whether Inter can maintain their defensive solidity and whether Arsenal can leverage Odegaard's return to break the deadlock. This match will be a significant juncture in both teams' Champions League campaigns. AC Milan vs Real Madrid briefing, November 6, 2024. Article overview. In this 4th round of the Champions League group stage, the 2 most successful teams in history, Real Madrid and AC Milan, will clash once again. The 2 teams have a rich history of encounters in the Champions League, making this match undoubtedly the highlight of the round. Real Madrid's recent form has been inconsistent, showing instability in the Champions League group stage, yet they still possess a strong squad and individual talent. They recently achieved a significant victory over Dortmund but suffered a humiliating 4-0 defeat to Barcelona in the domestic league. AC Milan, on the other hand, faced a defeat in their opening Champions League match, but finally secured their first victory with a 3-1 win over Brugge in the last round. They have also maintained good form in Serie A, recently winning 1-0 against Monza. The key to this match will be whether Real Madrid can perform to their potential and control the game's tempo. AC Milan will need to showcase solid defensive organization and quick counter-attacking ability to strive for an unexpected victory at the Bernabeu. Regardless of the outcome, this classic battle will undoubtedly be the focal point of this round of the Champions League, and fans can look forward to it. Briefing: Bayern Munich vs FC St. Pauli. On November 9, 2024, in the 12th round of the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich will host St. Pauli. Bayern Munich recently achieved a 3-0 victory over Union Berlin, marking their 3rd consecutive win. German international Harry Kane scored 2 goals in that match. Bayern Munich currently boasts the 2nd-best defense in the Bundesliga, having conceded only 7 goals. St. Pauli, on the other hand, secured a 2-0 away victory against Hoffenheim in their last match, achieving back-to-back wins. Andreas Albers and Oladapo Afolayan each scored a goal. However, St. Pauli is one of the teams with the fewest goals in the Bundesliga, having only scored 7. In this match, Bayern Munich, as the strong home team, is expected to secure a victory based on their excellent attacking and defensive capabilities. However, St. Pauli's recent form may pose some challenges for Bayern Munich. Overall, this match will feature a significant disparity in strength. Bayern Munich is likely to win comfortably with a score of 3-1 against St. Pauli. Chelsea team update, November 6, 2024. 1. 19-year-old Dutch midfielder Week Captain stated that she has adapted well at Chelsea, describing the club as a big family. She joined the Blues during the summer transfer window of 2023 but was loaned back to her former club FC Twente last season, making her official debut in the Women's Super League this season. 2. Captain mentioned that Chelsea is a wonderful club, and she has a nice apartment, although it is a bit far from central London, as she is still getting used to the hustle and bustle of the city. She is thrilled to represent Chelsea, which she considers an honor. 3. The 17-year-old midfielder, who represented the Netherlands in the 2023 Women's World Cup, scored her first goal in the recent 5-0 victory over Everton. However, she acknowledged that as a 19-year-old player, she needs to be patient and wait for her opportunities, given that Chelsea has many world-class stars from whom she is learning. 4. Meanwhile, Arsenal's key midfielder Declan Rice is racing against time to be fit for the upcoming clash against Chelsea this Sunday. Arsenal coach Arteta stated that Rice has been struggling with an injury and needs to be assessed. 5. However, Arteta also revealed that Captain Odegaard is expected to return for the Champions League match against Inter Milan, which is undoubtedly a significant boost for Arsenal. Arteta also mentioned that Saka has been appointed captain for this Champions League match, reflecting his leadership position within the team. In summary, Chelsea's young player Week Captain is adapting well at the club and learning from the star players, hoping to contribute to the team soon. On the Arsenal side, Rice's injury situation is under scrutiny, while Odegaard's return will undoubtedly uplift the team. The dynamics of both top teams are worth monitoring. Benfica team briefing, November 6, 2024. Article summary. 1. Manchester United is set to appoint 37-year-old Benfica coach Ruben Amorim as their new head coach. Amorim has had connections with Manchester United throughout his career, both as an opponent and a teammate. 2. Amorim faced Manchester United twice in the Champions League group stage in 2011 and 2012, and in 2014, he helped Benfica eliminate Spurs in the Europa League knockout stage. He has also played alongside Manchester United stars Nemanja Matic and Angel Di Maria. 3. As a versatile midfielder or right-back, Amorim was forced to retire early in 2017 due to a knee injury. However, he has also played alongside Cristiano Ronaldo and Nani in the Portuguese national team. 4. In terms of coaching, Amorim took over Benfica in 2022 after coaching Sporting, and he led the team to victories in the Champions League group stage. He is gradually proving his coaching abilities and is poised to become Manchester United's new manager. 5. Meanwhile, Benfica's performance in the Champions League group stage is also worth noting. They suffered a heavy 4-0 defeat to Leverkusen in the first round but subsequently won away against Girona and Feyenoord. Benfica currently ranks 16th among 36 teams, just 1 point away from the top 8, and has the potential to advance to the knockout stage under the new Champions League format. In summary, this article focuses on Benfica coach Ruben Amorim, who is about to take over as Manchester United's head coach, and Benfica's performance in this season's Champions League group stage. The article comprehensively outlines Amorim's career journey, especially his connections with Manchester United, while also analyzing Benfica's performance in the Champions League. The entire article is rich in information, well-structured, and highlights the most valuable points, achieving a concise yet comprehensive effect. Napoli's rise and challenges, November 6, 2024. Summary. Napoli has shown strong strength at the beginning of the new season, leading Serie A with impressive results. However, the team's poor performance last season remains a significant concern, and new head coach Antonio Conte faces a daunting challenge in rebuilding the squad. Key points. 1. Napoli has achieved excellent results at the start of the new season, leading the league by 4 points. However, the poor performance last season, finishing 10th, remains a significant concern. 2. New head coach Conte acknowledged that the team needs a lot of work to achieve its championship goals and cannot rely solely on prayers. He stated that everyone must give their all from top to bottom to create miraculous results. 3. This round's match against Atalanta, a strong team that won the Europa League, will undoubtedly be a challenge. Conte highly praised the opponent and their coach Gasperini for their outstanding work. Summary: Napoli has shown strong strength at the beginning of the new season, but the poor performance last season remains a significant concern. New head coach Conte faces a daunting challenge in rebuilding the squad, emphasizing the need for full commitment rather than mere hope. The upcoming match against the formidable Atalanta will also be a significant test. Overall, Napoli needs to continue working hard to achieve their championship goals this season. Borussia Dortmund vs Sturm Graz Champions League match, November 6, 2024. Key points summary. 1. Borussia Dortmund is the favorite in this match and is expected to defeat Sturm Graz. 2. Dortmund has been underperforming in both the Bundesliga and Champions League recently, putting pressure on coach Nuri Sahin. However, they turned things around with a 2-1 home victory over RB Leipzig in the last Bundesliga match. 3. Dortmund has performed well in the Champions League group stage. Despite a 5-2 defeat to Real Madrid in the last round, they previously won 3-0 against Brugge and 7-1 against Celtic. They still have a chance to advance directly to the Champions League round of 16. 4. Sturm Graz is one of the 4 teams in the group that has yet to win a match, making this a must-win opportunity for Dortmund. 5. Dortmund has a strong attack but vulnerabilities in defense, so a high-scoring match is expected. Betting options such as Dortmund winning with over 3.5 total goals and both teams scoring are recommended. In summary, this Champions League group match is a must-win opportunity for Dortmund. They are expected to leverage their home advantage and recent morale boost to defeat the weaker Sturm Graz, paving the way for advancement to the round of 16. Liverpool team briefing, November 6, 2024. Summary: Liverpool has performed well this season, but their first-half performances remain a significant concern. In their Champions League clash against Bayern, Liverpool appeared too cautious in the first half and failed to display their attacking momentum. However, they picked up the pace in the second half and ultimately secured a 3-0 victory thanks to Diaz's hat-trick. Despite Liverpool temporarily leading in the Premier League, they face serious challenges in the Champions League. Bayern, as the Bundesliga champions, also remains unbeaten in the Champions League group stage. Both teams are evenly matched, making this match an exciting clash. Liverpool's injury situation is also concerning, with key players like Alisson and Elliott sidelined. Nevertheless, Slot remains confident in leading the team to success in the Champions League. In summary, Liverpool has performed well at the start of the season, but they need to improve, especially in their first-half performances in the Champions League. Bayern undoubtedly poses a strong challenge, making this match an exciting contest. Paris Saint-Germain team update, November 6, 2024. 1. Classic clash with city rivals Marseille. Paris Saint-Germain has recently performed excellently in the league, particularly in their classic clash with city rivals Marseille last weekend, where they achieved a 3-0 victory. This marks the first time PSG has led by 3 goals at halftime in an away league match against Marseille. This match also continues PSG's unbeaten streak in their last 12 away matches against Marseille. 2. Home stadium faces partial seating closure penalty. Despite the team's strong performance in the league, PSG is facing some disciplinary issues. The Professional Football League, LFP, investigated incidents of homophobic chanting during their match against Strasbourg on October 20 and ruled that PSG must close a section of their stadium for the match against Toulouse on November 22. This is the second time the team has faced such penalties after similar issues arose in a match against Marseille last year. 3. Overall team performance. In the league, PSG currently leads Monaco by 3 points with 23 points and remains unbeaten. Their home performance has been particularly strong, scoring 16 goals in 4 home league matches, but their defense still needs improvement, having kept only 1 clean sheet. In summary, Paris Saint-Germain has maintained an excellent performance in the league, but they need to further improve their control over fan behavior. The team will host Reims on November 2nd, hoping to maintain their lead. Tottenham Outlook, November 6, 2024. Tottenham has been performing impressively recently, achieving a significant victory over Manchester City and advancing to the Carabao Cup semi-finals to face Manchester United. Under the guidance of Ange Postecoglou, the team is steadily moving towards ending their trophy drought since 2008. Notably, Tottenham is currently the highest-scoring team in the Premier League, which is a fact that cannot be overlooked by Dream Team managers. Midfield trio Brennan Johnson, James Martinez, and Dejan Kulusevski all rank in the top 15, with Martinez and Kulusevski being the standout attacking options for Tottenham. However, Martinez's playing time has decreased, which may affect his scoring performance. In contrast, Kulusevski, as a cost-effective option, has become the top choice for Dream Team managers due to his excellent creativity and assist capabilities. Additionally, reports indicate that Tottenham is seeking external investment, with major shareholder ENIC in talks with potential investors. Amanda Staveley, who previously led the Saudi acquisition of Newcastle, is rumored to be interested in acquiring a minority stake in Tottenham. If this deal goes through, it would be one of the most notable transactions in the Premier League in recent years. In summary, Tottenham is in good form, with a strong attacking lineup, and the potential for new investors makes their future promising. Dream Team managers should closely monitor this team's movements and consider positioning themselves with quality assets. Porto Team Outlook, November 6, 2024. This briefing will provide a summary of Porto's recent performances in the Portuguese League and other competitions, as well as their upcoming league match against Estoril Praia. 1. Porto's recent form. Porto ranks second in the league with 24 points, just 6 points behind leader Sporting. The team has won all of their last 6 league matches, and remains unbeaten at home for 6 consecutive matches. Their attacking and defensive performances have been impressive, scoring 23 goals and conceding only 4. In their last league match, they achieved a 5-0 victory over AVS, leading 4-0 at halftime. New head coach Vitor Bruno has led the team to excellent form since taking over in June. 2. Estoril Praia's average condition. Estoril Praia currently ranks 11th in the league with 9 points. The team has only won 2 of their last 12 league matches, with 7 losses and 3 draws, indicating poor performance. However, they showcased some attacking strength in their last league match, winning 4-1 against Arouca. 3. Predictions and analysis. Based on Porto's recent excellent performance and home advantage, they are expected to secure an easy 3 points in this match. Estoril Praia's poor away record makes it difficult for them to pose a threat to Porto. A 4-0 victory for Porto is anticipated. In summary, Porto is in excellent form and is expected to maintain their lead in this match. While Estoril Praia has some attacking capabilities, their away strength is insufficient to stop Porto's offense. Porto is likely to win comfortably in this match. RB Leipzig briefing, November 6, 2024. Article summary. 1. Celtic achieved a significant 3-1 victory over Bundesliga powerhouse RB Leipzig in the Champions League group stage, marking a major win for Celtic. 2. Young Celtic player Kwan performed excellently, scoring 2 goals and becoming the star of the match. He has shown outstanding performance since his youth training days and shone on the Champions League stage. 3. Although RB Leipzig took an early lead, Celtic quickly equalized and scored again in the second half, ultimately winning 3-1. This victory is one of the most important Champions League wins for Celtic coach Rodgers during his 2 tenures at the club. 4. In this match, Celtic demonstrated strong counter-attacking ability and tenacity, quickly leveling the score after falling behind and regaining the lead in the second half. This showcased the team's tactical flexibility and the players' outstanding performances. 5. For RB Leipzig, this was a painful defeat. Despite suffering 3 consecutive losses in the Champions League group stage, their performance has not been poor, and this match further proved their strength. They need to recover quickly from this defeat and aim for victory in the next match. In summary, this match showcased Celtic's strength in the Champions League, particularly the outstanding performance of young player Kwan. This undoubtedly boosts Celtic's confidence in advancing in the Champions League group stage. For RB Leipzig, this defeat is a heavy blow, and they need to adjust quickly to turn their fortunes around in the next match. Club Brugge briefing. Club Brugge is facing a challenging Champions League journey. As the Belgian champions, they have only achieved 1 win and 2 losses in the Champions League group stage, currently ranking 3rd in their group. In this round, they will host Premier League powerhouse Aston Villa. Aston Villa has started the Champions League with 3 consecutive victories, currently leading the group and is one of the biggest dark horses this season. Club Brugge faces several difficulties. 1. Recent league performance has been poor, with a 7-point gap from leaders Genk. 2. In the Champions League group stage, they suffered a 0-3 defeat to Dortmund, a 1-3 loss to AC Milan, and only managed a 1-0 victory against Sturm Graz in the 3rd round. 3. Defensive vulnerabilities have been evident, having conceded 6 goals, highlighting their defensive issues. 4. Key midfielder Onyedika is suspended due to a red card and will miss the match. In contrast, Aston Villa is in great form. They have achieved 3 consecutive victories in the Champions League, excelling in attack and maintaining a clean sheet record in defense. Despite a slight decline in their recent Premier League performance, they continue to excel in the Champions League. Forward Duran is in hot form, and the midfield duo Tielemans and Onana have been consistent. Overall, Aston Villa is more likely to win this match. Club Brugge needs to give their all to stop their opponents at home. This match is crucial for both teams, and whoever seizes the opportunity is likely to advance. Eintracht Frankfurt team briefing, November 6, 2024. 1. DFB Pokal second round match. Eintracht Frankfurt vs Borussia Mönchengladbach. The two teams faced each other last month in the league, with Frankfurt winning 2-0. Frankfurt drew 1-1 against Union Berlin in their last league match and hopes to replicate their previous victory. 2. Team squad status. Frankfurt right-back Christensen is injured and may be replaced by Tuta, Touré, or Collins. Mönchengladbach centre-back Elvedi is expected to return but may only be on the bench. Mönchengladbach also has 2 to 3 players with minor injuries, which may affect the starting lineup. 3. Predicted starting lineup. Frankfurt, 4-2-2-2, Trapp, Tuta, Koch, Touré, Dine Bimbi, De Houd, Koff, Gotza, Larsson, Madanovic, Marmish. Mönchengladbach, 4-2-3-1, Nicholas, Lehner, Edekura, Friedrich, Scally Reitz, Weigl, Honorat, Stoger, Hack, Kleindienst. 4. Summary. This DFB Pokal second-round match will feature a clash between 2 Bundesliga teams. Frankfurt's recent performance has been inconsistent, but they have a clear home advantage. Mönchengladbach lost to Frankfurt in their last league match, but remains confident in achieving victory. Both teams are evenly matched, and an exciting and intense match is expected.